Good afternoon, everyone. Well, today we are going to deal with Think Pasha on page 180. You've got your topic on the screen. So the topic is expressing feelings and emotions vary from one person to another. The reaction of men is totally different from the response of women. Write a composition describing how Algerian men and women react in situations of joy and grief. Let's suppose you've got this task here in your term exam or in your back exam. How are you going to deal with it? Well, first you are going to read the topic and identify the keywords. The keywords here are in yellow and some of them are in red. Once you identify the keywords, so you are going to start jotting down ideas for each paragraph. And you are going to select the most important ones, the most pertinent ones to use them in the development. How are you going to write your introduction? The introduction, I mean your topic sentence. So it's very simple. You have to be very smart, especially when you are dealing with the guided writing part in the back. So you are going to use the keywords and you write your topic sentence. In here, I suggest starting with expressing, or you can say feeling, and then you finish. We'll see, inshallah, in the correction. Then when you finish your topic sentence, you are going to move to your supporting paragraph. And of course, in here we started with man's reaction, so you are going to start with the first paragraph describing how men react in happy moments. And then when you finish, you move to paragraph number 2. That means how men react in a situation of grief, of sadness. And as you can see in paragraph number 2, I use just simple contrast liquid here, which is but here, because I wanted to contrast joy with grief. When you finish dealing with men's reaction, so you are going to move to women's reaction now. But when you move from the first description to the second one, so it should be done smoothly. So you are going to use a transitional sentence here so as not to shock the reader. So in this case, I took as far as Algerian women are concerned, they, and then you finish your sentence. Then you start dealing with the first paragraph concerning women's reaction in happy moments. And then when you finish, you are going to do the same. You are going to use a link word to contrast the two paragraphs, joy with the grief. And then when you finish, you are going to conclude. So what are you going to say in your conclusion? In your conclusion, you are going to restate what you said in the topic sentence using different words. Your idea you express in the topic sentence. And I just gave you one example here. So to conclude also, Algerian men and women express their feelings and emotion differently, depending on each one's education, personality, and culture. And as you can see, there are some words in my conclusion which are in the topic or in the topic sentence. For instance, you've got Algerian men, Algerian women express feeling and emotion, and I use the adverb differently here, and in the top we've got vary, and I just added the last few words here depending on each one's education, personality, and culture. And I hope it's clear for you.